Let's start that again. First of all, who did we see the last 2 weeks? Who did you guys remember? Who was our first composer? Tchaikovsky. Who was our second composer? Do you remember? Claude Debussy. Exactly. So we have an amazing character this week. So again, like I said, this is our third and final episode of Get to Know the World's Greatest Composers. So today, as I mentioned, we have a very colorful character to introduce you to. He seemed to find trouble wherever he went. So let's give a big round of applause for Igor Stravinsky. Woo! Thank you. Here you go. Yes. Would you like to?
May I sit
here?
Here?
Yes, please.
It is great to be here this morning among very famous people. I was here Friday. I see many famous people, George Washington, I see Babe Ruth, my favorite, Rosa Parks.
Oh, yes.
So she was absolutely, you Rosa Parks?
Yeah.
Great to meet you.
Yes.
But please call me Igor.
Yes, awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Stravinsky. So our audience is just dying to know all about you. So let's get started at the beginning.
Well, I was born in Russia in 1882.
1882, that makes you pretty old, doesn't it?
Yes, I would be 145 today if I had not died at 88 years old.
Wow. Well, let's talk about those years before you died. So tell me about your family growing up.
Well, I grew up in a very musical household. Father was a very important opera singer. Mother was a gifted, a pianist. She played piano.
Oh, wow, wow. So I guess you probably listened to music since the day you were born.
Yes, I did, but my first memory of the music is when I was 3 years old. My family bring me to a countryside fair. And there was big folk singer, very heavy man, a long beard. He was singing, but he was making a sound, clicking of the tongue, and he was also making the armpit noise. You know the sound. Does anyone know how to make this sound?
Interesting.
With the arm under pit. You know how to do it.
Yeah. So the boys maybe know how to do it around here.
Exactly, the boys. No, I love the big sound. I remember I could not wait to go home to practice all of these sounds for myself.
Oh, wow, interesting. You know, I can't say I've heard many armpit noises coming from your music.
No. My taste has evolved since then. So no more armpit sound.
Fantastic. So then you always wanted to be a musician like your parents?
I did. However, parents did not want me to be a musician. My father wanted me to be a lawyer. He wanted me to study the law. But law was very boring for me. My grades were not very good. And so they make me go to the regular law school. But it all worked out. Friend introduced me to a Russian composer.
Wow.
He encouraged me. He said, Igor, study the music. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And so my father, he passed away, bless his heart. And when he passed away, I go and I quit law school. And I study music to be a very serious composer.
Wow. So your music was pretty revolutionary for its time, from what I hear.
I break many of the rules. There are rules very long time that I break. And so it was, with my music, I able to convey emotion, you see. And like impressionist painter, they do not use the clear line. I invoke emotion, and I write music for story, for music and ballet.
Wow.
Beautiful, yes.
Wow. So how old were you when your first composition was performed?
I was 26.
26. That's pretty young.
Very young, very
Wow.
young. My composition Firework was performed in St. Petersburg, Russia. Very big honor to have that there. And a man was in audience. He really liked what he heard. And he hired me to be a composer for a famous ballet.
Oh, wow.
And I become star composer overnight.
Wow.
Huge, big
Whoa.
celebrity. Yes,
Wow.
yes.
But you know, I hear that not everyone liked all your music. Tell me about that. So,
No.
Yeah.
When I compose Rite of Spring, I feel it with energy and the powerful rhythms.
Yeah.
People not know what to do.
No.
They
Yeah.
either laugh or they become angry. They do not know. It is weird emotion when you hear.
Wow. So what did they do?
They became angry.
Angry.
Very, very angry. There was riot that broke out. It made me very upset. But I will say this.
Yeah.
Anyone hear of a little company named Disney?
Disney.
Hear
You
of
guys
the
familiar with Disney? Yeah.
They like my music, and they use part of that in Fantasia. Anyone see Fantasia in here?
Yes.
Fantasia you like?
Yes.
They're the beginning of the world scene. You hear some of my music.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So you eventually ended up moving to Switzerland. Tell me about that.
I did. After World War of the One, my music industry was tough.
Yeah.
There's not much money to make the ballet. And so my wife and I also had a very serious medical of the condition. Both of us, we moved to Switzerland with our 4 children to be close to the doctors.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And anyone hear of the typhoid?
I've
You
heard
know
of
what typhoid is?
typhoid. Yeah. Whoa.
I eat the oyster. Anyone like the oyster? I love the oyster.
Raise your hand if you like oysters. You
I
like
eat
oysters?
the bad oyster.
Oh, dear.
And I get the typhoid.
Oh,
So we
dear.
need medical in Switzerland.
Wow. So did you compose music in Switzerland?
Yes, but I completely changed my style. You
Really?
see. I do a big radical things. I compose ballet for circus, and instead of the ballerina, I make the elephants dance for my music.
Elephants?
Yes, it was a very, very special, very big change.
Wow, I'll bet. That's very interesting. So you also lived through World War II. So what changes did World War II bring to you?
Yes, I when war broke out, I sailed to United States and I become a citizen in 1945. But by that time, my wife had died.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Unfortunately, I miss her dearly. So when she passed in Switzerland, I moved to the United States. But I'm very glad that they did not hold the little Star Spangled Banner incident against me.
The Star Spangled Banner incident? Tell us about that.
Yes, I write arrangement for the Star Spangled Banner. You familiar with this song?
Do you guys remember it? It's Oh, say, can you see? Remember that song? You guys have heard that song before, right?
Yes, yes.
So, yeah.
Beautiful song. I write dominant 7th chord.
Dominant seventh chord.
In the Star Spangled Banner. Well, people, they get very, very upset at this. The Boston Police Department, they come after me. There'll be riot and threat of $100 fine.
Whoa.
In 1945, $100 is...
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot
That's
of money. But they were wrong about the law.
Oh.
I did not break the law, but that did not stop the people from saying I spent days and days in prison.
Oh,
Yes,
dear.
no, it was much more, much less important than people think.
Yeah, boy, you've sure had an exciting life. Can you guys believe this? Wow.
I have, it hasn't all been bad. Good things happen. I on the cover of the Time magazine. National newspaper, people see my face.
Yeah,
and everything.
yeah.
I get the Grammy Award for the Lifetime of the Achievement.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yes,
That's great, yeah.
big deal. And also also I have the Hollywood, the Walk of the Fame.
Oh yeah, the star.
The star.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I have star.
Wow,
on the Walk of
a
the
star
Fame.
on the
Yes,
Hollywood
next
Walk of Fame.
to Sean Connery.
Wow,
big
is
deal.
it really?
It's a big deal.
Wow.
Igor, yes.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. Wow. Well, we're certainly honored that you've taken the time to speak with us today. Let's give Mr. Stravinsky a big round of applause.
Thank you. I hear, when they're clapping, I hear the beautiful music. I compose it.
Yeah.
Can I hear it one more time?
One more time. Encore.
This side here, I compose. My
Yes,
apologies.
please.
I hear
Yes.
beautiful music. When I point to this side, may I hear the clap? They're right here.
Nice and loud.
There we go. And how about here? Right here.
Yes, join
A little
in.
louder, a little louder,
Join
a little
in.
louder. Yes, and how about over here? Yes, beautiful. Okay, so here's what we do. Oh, I hear the music right now. Once again, right here. Keep it. And here. Keep it. And here. Keep it.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love the composition.
Thank
very
you
much.
so